Today we talk about how to start a campaign on Dungeons and Chances. Hello everybody and welcome to Dungeons and Chances. In today's episode, we're going to talk about places that we can start a campaign. We all know about it starts in a tavern. That is a well-used trope that I have used many times, and I'm sure a lot of you either played or ran games that started in a tavern. It's not the worst thing, and there's many ways that can be done, actually. It could start in a tavern where maybe the players are just there having a drink, different ones at different tables, and something happens. Boom, an adversary comes out. It could be the start of maybe they just come together because they have been called by someone to come together and meet at the tavern. There are many ways to do we met in a tavern that can be unique or new. Just be creative. However, if you want something different, here's some other ideas. Recently, I started 2 campaigns on the Forgotten Realms where we used something a little bit different. We started them in media res, and we began with, you approach the caves. It is dark inside. This is the first time you will enter the caves of chaos. You need to light a torch and roll initiative. And that's what we did. They went in and immediately started fighting kobolds. Once they were finished with going through and exploring the cave, we then flashed back to the introductions where everyone was able to describe their characters, and we went back in time to when they all first met and decided, well, we need a group to go into these caves. So I don't see anybody else here. Let's all go together. And that's how it started. Now I have other ideas. In the Dragonlance, Shadows of the Dragon Queen, I think. In that adventure, they all meet at a funeral, basically, where all of the players have a tie-in to someone who has passed away who will bequeath to them an item and have messages for them at the funeral. So they all meet in a town that is there for the funeral of this very well-known person. And that is a great tie-in to have the characters talk about, well, how did you know him and how did you meet him? And it makes for great introductory role play. That was a well-done start. So let's put funerals on the list. There's taverns, there's funerals, there's caves of chaos, starting in a combat where they meet. I love the start in a combat where they meet. I've done another one where it was a caravan, and maybe a couple of the players are actually guarding the caravan. Maybe one of them's running the caravan as the driver, and maybe another couple of players are actually inside the wagon, and it gets ambushed. Bam! Everyone's together. We're in combat. We've got a fast start and a way for the campaign to begin in a different way. As you can see, today I'm wearing the C for campaign, and campaign starts is what we're talking about. I sometimes forget to say, hey, we have a Patreon. As a matter of fact, I almost always forget to say that. I also never say, please like and subscribe to the channel. So guess what? I'm going to say now, like and subscribe to the channel. Make comments, please. Comments are great. They're welcome and they will be answered. And if you're interested in seeing more material from us and you want to support us, whether free or buying some of our stuff that we're putting out there on Patreon, then please subscribe to our Patreon. We will have the stuff in the links below. Now, back to other alternative campaign starts. We have the tavern, we have a caravan, we have the funeral. Well, I have another one. The patron, speaking of Patreon, we have the patron start, where I have run, for example, campaigns in Faerun that starts with the Harpers. And so that's a great place if you're playing in the Forgotten Realms, which is subject for another video because the new books dropped, and they are awesome. So we should be running a lot of adventures in Faerun. But if you're running an adventure that has patrons that will be giving out missions, which is kind of sort of always a pretty good idea, actually, then I would recommend another start as being you begin in the office of the patron. And they have brought you all together, whether you have applied for this mission or you're answering a flyer that you saw or someone recommended or sent you there. Whatever the case may be, you find all of yourselves at a table in the beginning and being met by your patron, whether it be one of the bosses of the Harpers in Forgotten Realms in Faerun, or some other patron that you have given or created for your campaign setting. That is an easy and great place to start where everyone will be told, hey, you will be working together, which helps with the, why am I working with you? And it gets that kickoff right from the go. And everyone can discuss who they are and describe themselves while they're at the table. And that is another way to start. And then they have something that I really like, and it is the wedding. So one of the things that I have done before, and I have a map, so I will be creating with Deanie, probably today or tomorrow, and we will be dropping it on Patreon, speaking of Patreon, a start for a campaign where you meet at a wedding. And this can be you are going there because one of the groom or the bride or whoever it is that's getting married, you are connected to them. And so you were invited to the wedding. It could be you were there to protect someone at the wedding. It could be you were there to investigate the place, and one of the people that you're investigating happens to be getting married. So it's kind of awkward, but you find a way to start talking to them and questioning them. And there's ideas that I have on that, as I have done it before. Having the wedding dance after they're bewed is a great place to have the characters one by one be able to dance with either one of the two spouses and have them questioned really short and quick. It's a great way to get roleplay started and to begin investigating immediately. Starting at the wedding can have other ways. It could be just that you happen to be in the village, town, city, and hey, there's a wedding going on and I can crash it and get free food and drinks. That's your hook. That's your hook. There's so many that could be used. And starting it at a wedding just is different, and it gives a fresh look to starting campaigns. If you have something that you've done to start a campaign that's unique, that you loved, or something that you experienced at a table, please comment below. Love to get new ideas and be creative. Creative ways to start campaigns is awesome. So that is what I have tonight for starting campaigns. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you at my table. Ciao.